Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I was looking for my magic energy pill. I can't seem to find it, and I see that you've really lost yours today.
Oh
So,
man, I don't
what's
know.
up?
I don't know, guys, how long I'm gonna last because I'm really, really not feeling well. I'm really nauseous, so I'm not sure how long I'm
You're
gonna stay.
not pregnant, are you?
No, no, are
Oh,
you
okay.
No, no.
Censored word. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt quite a few times.
Quite a few times, and my youngest turned 13 over the weekend, so it's official. I have no longer kids or babies. I have all teenagers and adults now. So, yeah, that doesn't make me any younger.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how I never feel older. It's when my kids start getting older, that's when I feel old.
Yeah.
Myself, I feel fine, but it was like for me, it was when my oldest son turned 30.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Holy cow, if he's 30, how old am I?"
Yeah, kind of felt
Jesus.
something similar when my oldest turned 25. I'm like, "What do you mean 25? How did that happen? Like, I'm not even 25." Like, you know?
My baby's turning 26 in a couple of weeks, would you
Wow.
believe? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't get older, it's just the kids seem to get older, that's it.
Well, lucky you. I feel it. Like I don't like it. I should embrace it, but I'm fighting it with every eon of my body. And I'm sure that's not helping
No.
my aging gracefully cuz I'm just like so, bitter about aging. Like it's another story altogether. I want to do a show at one point. I want you and I to do a show on menopause because this is like yeah,
I
menopause is like you didn't feel it, lucky
I I
you.
I I kind of don't remember any of it.
Wow, you're very lucky. Like I feel like my entire body is betraying me. Like maybe we do the show on menopause right now. Like
Yeah.
we have
Okay,
nothing better to
folks.
talk about. I
Well,
yeah, no,
yeah,
I feel like my body is betraying me completely. Like I have no control over anything anymore. I used to be able to, if I went on a diet or exercising, I would drop pounds and it would be fine. But with all this hormonal imbalance right now that's happening, if I stay on the treadmill for 30 minutes or if I stay on it for an hour, like, I eat well, I exercise
mhm.
every day, every single day. And I try not to get discouraged and like thinking, okay, well, just keep doing what you're doing and eventually it will pay off. But no, the freaking scale is just going one direction and it's up. And it's scary. I feel like my body is betraying me. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. So, what was Betty Healy saying with the intentions? You got to say, I have lost weight. I no, I am losing weight. I am
No,
down
she was saying
10
you don't
pounds.
focus on the losing weight. You
Oh,
focus
wait a
on
minute.
being healthy. Like,
Yeah,
I am healthy. I
yeah.
am. But
I
anyways,
I
it's
am
just
a
like,
perfect weight.
since last year, I gained 20 pounds. Like seriously, it's just and
That's
doesn't matter. Like doesn't matter how much I exercise or yeah.
yeah.
I'm kind of discouraged and pissed off, and yeah, my body is all over the place. And
Well,
then like
you
this.
and me both. I've gained weight too. I mean, over COVID, I think we all did, and I'm just having a hard time motivating myself to get on any kind of exercise machine. At least you're one step better than me.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like because it's so like first of all, I feel it, right? Because I'm like at the probably the almost the biggest point I've ever been. I mean, the only time I was this heavy was when I was pregnant with Ezekiel.
Hmm.
And I had this condition where my pelvis was splitting with
Oh yeah.
with Ezekiel, and it was painful, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at this point where I'm feeling it again because I'm so heavy. Like, I don't want this weight. I'm doing everything not to have this weight, and yet I still have this weight. And it doesn't matter if I jump on the exerciser every day and I eat healthy and everything. if I have like they did an MRI on me last week because
Yeah.
since my gallbladder got removed, I've been having issues and little discomfort. So they did an MRI, and like probably 50% of the population, I have some fat around my liver. Like that's
Yeah.
a very common condition.
Hmm.
But that can lead to all sorts of health issues. I don't want this, and yet I can't freaking drop it. Like, and I don't want to go back on keto because I'm
Oh, that almost killed you at one point. The keto shakes or something.
keto. That was just like the shake. It was not.
Yeah, that was a keto shake or something. That was
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah, it was like really bad. But anyways, the keto diet I'm suspecting is what led to gallstones. So I don't want to do that again. So
Wow. So, okay, so anybody out there have any suggestions for us
yeah.
on how to lose weight? Because
But
we
here's the thing,
both we
so
need it.
the doctor tells me, so he calls me and he tells me, okay, so we got the results of your MRI. There's no stones retained. You're fine and dandy. You're okay. And with the my chart thing now, you can have access to your records, right? You can
Mhm,
you can see all the blood tests you've done, all the procedures you've had. You get
mhm.
the lab reports and the post-op report. You see everything. And I'm hypochondriac. Hello, everybody
Yeah.
knows that. So
Yep,
I
that
keep a good eye on all my charting, and I'm logged into my chart all the time. So anyways, I had logged in before he called me to see what the report was saying and analyze, Google everything and stuff.
big mistake, big mistake.
um no, it's not really, because then I saw that there was, what they call it, hepatic steatosis, I think is the word for it, like
Okay,
fatty liver,
okay,
basically.
yeah, yeah.
I had seen that in my report. The doctor doesn't mention a thing about it, you know?
Hmm,
I'm like, okay, so you're fine and dandy, you're good to go. And I'm like, okay, well, you're not gonna talk to me about this thing there? And he's like, oh, let me check the report again. So he looks at the report and then he says, oh yeah, yeah, just stay away from fat. And I'm like, okay, that's all I do about that? He said, yeah, yeah, just stay away from fat, you know. I'm like, okay. But then I asked another doctor, because I have this service that I use all the time that's
mhm.
called Just Answers, and you can ask questions to whatever, lawyers, doctors. It's a great service. It's expensive, but it's a great service. And being a
Okay,
hypochondriac, it saved me more than once, because at least
okay.
I'm getting the information from somebody who knows their shit, right?
Yeah,
So,
and not Google.
and not Google. So, good morning, White Two Pack. How are you today? So, anyway, so I had asked this other doctor, and then this doctor gives me conflicting information too. He tells me, I'm like, okay, so I have fatty liver. What do I do with this? He
Mhm,
says, just try to lose some weight and cut the fat, cut the fat that you eat. I'm like, okay, simple enough. And then he tells me the keto diet might be a good option too. And I'm like, okay, well, you just told me to cut the fat, and that's the complete opposite of cutting the fat. Well,
mhm.
like, isn't the keto diet gonna hurt me? Like, because it's full fat. He's like, no, it's not necessarily gonna hurt you. And I'm like, so I'm more confused than ever now.
Wow, I would be too.
Yeah. But
But
anyways, I need to I need to drop the weight. I just
well, maybe I don't know. Maybe somehow we need to get walking or something, but not right
I
now
walk
because
every day. I
yeah.
walk on my treadmill every day, 30 to 40 minutes.
But I'm thinking even out like to me, walking outside is
I'm not
really
gonna
good.
do it if I have to get out of my house. Like,
Oh my
I'm not gonna
goodness.
do it.
See, and that to me helps me when I'm like kind of in that funk that you're in.
Yeah.
I
Well,
need to
it
be
it
outside
it
with fresh air.
it doesn't help me because my schedule is so busy that
Mm,
it cuts my day in two, and then I can't accomplish anything anymore. So no, I can't take that break and go for a walk. I just hop on my treadmill, put my tablet in front of me, continue working, or raise my desk and
do your
use my
little walking
stepper, my
machine.
little
Yep.
stepper I have, and and do the
But
stepping
maybe
stuff.
that's your problem. Maybe you do need to completely detach for a little bit every day just to recharge your batteries. You ever thought of that? I know it's hard
My
to get
my
going
bat
back again, but
my battery
sometimes
is not empty. Like I don't need to recharge my battery. I just need to drop the damn weight. Anyways, suggestions, anyone? Please just help me out here.
suggestion is walk across the road to the Klein House on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and check out their beautiful exhibition there, the
There
jewelry
you go.
exhibition. Have you got been yet?
No, I have not.
And what's your excuse? It's right across the road.
I know, but my lease, you don't understand. I have like 4 kids here. Like,
No, I know. I know.
it's just like it's hard to find time to do anything. Like my weeks, and you have one and you're schlepping her all over the
and
place.
and I'm a yeah, I'm a Uber service too. I know you're a
Like
Uber
I'm
for
I'm
4.
I'm constantly, going here, going there, bringing one to this lesson, this one to that lesson. Like it's just constant.
Yeah, and every time you get, I
Look
know
at me
you.
complaining about my
This
life.
is
I shouldn't be complaining. It's not
Monday
like
morning motivation. We're supposed to be
my life is
motivating each
great. I
other.
shouldn't be complaining about it. I just, and that's the whole thing. That's why I want to drop the weight. I love my life so much. I don't want to die. I don't want to cut it short because, there's so much fat around my
Liver.
liver or heart or whatever. Yeah, so anyways,
Okay.
suggestions welcome, please.
Yeah,
I
any
need a
suggestions?
personal trainer and a personal cook that's gonna come and weigh all my portions and make sure that I eat just the right amount and push me on the treadmill, like, "Come on, you do it more, you filthy piece of shit, go ahead and" I need a boot camp trainer.
Well, we went to one of those, and you almost died on the rowing machine many years ago. But
Yeah, I
anyway,
did.
speaking of food and all this and that, I saw this countertop with all these little dishes. Somebody was doing food prep. How's that going?
Oh, you saw me doing food prep?
I saw, yeah, well, you had them all laid out on the counter,
I
and you
didn't
said,
put the final product, did I?
I was gonna say, I didn't put anything in those containers, did I?
I just put
It
I
was for
I just
show.
put the empty containers, did I?
You had
Anyways,
the Yeah, I saw the post with all the empty containers, nothing in it, and I thought, okay, well,
yeah,
I hope she gets a bit further than
I
this.
think I forgot to do the rest. Anyways, here's the story behind that. So,
Okay.
John, when he goes to work, he oh my god, I'm so nauseous. I'm sorry. Hey, let me take some water.
Well, it's got to be like you said. You took a pill with codeine in it. That I think would kick something off.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to I have to go to the dentist. I have a toothache and I need a new dentist. I hear Dr. Paul Dental is really good, so I think I'm going to give him a try.
Okay, sounds good.
So, anybody going to Dr. Paul Dental,
Dr. Paul, where is
just
that?
on Sydney, I think. Yeah, Sydney. Anyways, if you're using Dr. Paul Dental, please drop me a line and let me know if you like the experience because I'm looking for a new dentist. The last time I went to the dentist, he messed up my tooth and it's been hurting a little bit since then. And I've returned like twice and he tried to fix it and it's still just as painful. Anyways,
And toothache, I know, is the worst. It's
yeah, it's like
just
it's never been like this. Like, I think it's 6 months now since he repaired it. It's never been like this, but now it's really like it was really, really hurting. All right, back to the food prep.
back to the food prep. A little bit more positive here.
So John, when he goes to work, he buys those spaghettis at like they're frozen spaghettis.
Okay.
Then he buy those for his lunches. So that's what he eats for lunch at work.
Okay.
And everything is going up and up and up and up and up and up
Oh,
all the time. And those spaghettis are now like I think they're up to 450 or something like that.
okay.
For one little container, it's got 227 grams of spaghetti in it. It's like really
Okay.
little. It looks big, but it's little.
Hmm.
So I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll do that for the first, my first spin at food prepping. So
Mhm.
I went and I bought containers, and they contain 350 grams, so a little
Okay.
more. And I made a huge spaghetti sauce. It was so big that I even have like leftovers that are in the fridge now.
Mhm.
Um, but I basically made him 22, I think it rendered altogether, 22 portions of 350 grams of spaghetti. And it's a
Mhm.
lot healthier, a lot better, no preservatives. It's just
Mhm.
like it's my sauce, and it's like my sauce kills. It's really good.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I did a whole bunch of little spaghettis and put them in the freezer, and now he has that when he goes to work.
Oh yeah, well that's a lot better
Hmm.
because I'm sure there's no words in those things that you can't pronounce. And
No,
like I
no,
always say,
absolutely not. It's all natural stuff, and like,
yeah, because if you
uh,
can't pronounce it and if you can't spell it, you should definitely not be eating it.
yeah. So I figured it cost about $1.25 to make them, because I have to factor in like the containers. I had to buy the
Mhm.
containers. Like,
Yeah.
next time
Wow.
the containers are not going to be factored in because now I have them.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better than $4 and whatever.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, that's all the same dish. I know when we were talking to Carolyn Hebert, she makes like different things, doesn't she?
Yeah. So I like, my first step was just to make his lunches. So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
he's got lunches for the month. Like, I don't have to he doesn't have to worry about it for the whole month, and I don't
yeah.
have to worry about it for a whole month. But what I've been getting into the habit of doing as well now, and that's awesome as well, cuz you remember I told you my kids are really despising leftovers.
Yep.
They don't want leftovers.
Yep.
So what I used to do consistently, and I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but I used to put the leftovers in the fridge in the hopes that somebody would eat them, then find
Mhm.
them a week later and they're no good no more, so toss them out
Mhm.
in the trash. And I don't want to waste food anymore. It's too expensive, and there's too
It's
many
true.
hungry people out there. I
Yep.
don't want to do that. So now I put them in a little container and I freeze them. And then I
I
give them to Mateo when he comes over,
Yep.
and then he has like a whole set of meals for his dinners when he goes to university.
Yeah, well that's perfect.
Hmm.
So now, yeah, that's perfect. You should have been doing that a long time ago.
Yeah, I should have. I don't know why I was not thinking about that. But soups, and like, Mateo has soup. He has a shepherd's pie. He has some shrimp pasta. He has some chicken and mashed potatoes. Um, like, I can freeze anything except like for salads. Of course, I can't.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if we eat a salad, I can't freeze that. But
Yeah.
all the rest. Oh yeah, Asian chicken with rice. It was like, it has a good variety.
Well,
Oh,
good. So
sorry.
he's got a microwave and a fridge in his room at university, and off he
Not at
goes.
his room. Like, they share.
Oh,
He's got a whole house. Like, I mean, he's got a
oh, yeah,
kitchen.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
not in a dorm. I don't know why I was thinking he was in residence, but
No,
he's not.
it's super cool. They share. Like, they have. So this company, they own like what do you townhouses, like, it's
Mhm.
a line of townhouses. There's probably like 20 of them, kind of like the Cumberland Gardens and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So they own like a whole pack, and then in each home there is like 6 rooms.
So they rent
And
out to students.
yeah, so there's six
Why?
rooms
Nice.
and they have full access to a living room with a TV, and a full kitchen. They have like the washer and dryer that they can use. It's a paying washer and
Yeah, yeah.
dryer, but they can use that. So it's really cool.
Yeah, that is good
Yeah.
actually, because
Yeah.
you're living by yourself. If you can be by yourself if you want to be in your room, or you can be with other people.
Yeah.
So that's no, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It works well.
So exciting to be young again, except for
I know. I was telling him I want to rent a room where we live. He was telling me not all students. They're not all students.
Oh,
So yeah.
and it's not too far from the school either, or is
No,
it?
he's a 30-minute bus ride. Well, bus and train, because there's
Yeah.
the train in Ottawa.
No, it's still far enough.
It's not too bad though. Like it's like the bus is right at the corner of his street, hops on the bus, goes to the train, and then he's there. The train goes right away,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
straight line to the university. And next year there's a train station opening right where the bus stop is.
Perfect.
So he's just gonna hop on the train and he's there.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not.
So
He's not.
I'm gonna rent a room in Ottawa and start doing business from my little room in Ottawa now. Leave John and the kids here by themselves. Go back
Yeah.
to university. I'm gonna attend every class, like, because
Like,
you can attend classes in university. You don't have to register. You can sit in all the time. Like you
are
can
you
go.
serious?
Yeah, you can observe. Like you just can't ask questions or anything, and you're not graded on anything. But you can be an observer. You can go in and just observe.
I had no idea that you could do that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
I
gonna go
want.
and sit in one of his sociology classes at some point because super interesting.
I would sit right behind him. Actually, my tail probably wouldn't bother. It wouldn't bother him, but
Yeah. Oh no, he's
sit
like
right
he's
behind
happy
him.
go lucky. Like,
I was laughing the other day because, of course, I have a 15-year-old that I'm, getting to understand how their mind works. So she was saying, "Well, pull up to the school, but like, don't pull up to the front doors." I don't know whether it was because she didn't want to see me. I said, "Of course, I'm going to pull up to the front doors. In fact, I'm going to get out of the car and I'm going to start waving my arms all over the place.
hey,
I'm here."
I'm here. I'm the stepmom.
Oh my God. I used to do stuff to my kids thinking back
Oh,
now, but
jeez.
but anyway, oh my God, I was driving yesterday, Julia, and my little grandson, when he was maybe a 4 or 5, just starting to talk, and he could not say Volkswagen, the make of the car.
Mhm.
So he used to call them a Farfanugan. I'm like, and the last few days I've been driving behind so many
Farfanugan.
Farfanugans in Cornwall, and every time I see that symbol, I have to laugh. Farfanugan. He couldn't
Well,
say it. Firefuck and Farfanugan.
oh my daughter was seeing a firefox all the time.
Yeah, they couldn't
Firefox,
say that.
firefox, firefox,
Yeah,
and the other kids were making it on like they were always, what is that, Trinity? It's a
yeah,
firefox.
yeah. Make you say it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
we have Grayson on video with his firefuck too, and then the Farfanugan and Squirtle.
S-
I was gonna
Squirtle is
say
the Pokemon.
Squirtle is a squirrel.
A
Christopher,
squirrel? Oh,
my youngest couldn't say squirrel. He said he called them squirtles. So I always call them squirtles now. So folks, any neat little words that your kids used to say that keep coming back and make you smile? Because I know that makes me smile.
yeah,
Farfanugan.
yeah. Farfanugan. That's a new one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's funny.
Do you ladies play pickleball?
No, we don't do anything.
No.
We don't do sports.
We just sit here and we complain. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyway, so any events coming up? I just want to talk about a couple of events before I forget. And I don't know, actually, you may not be able to go to this because I don't think you're 55 yet.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're
Yay.
just a pup. Anyway, Free Seniors Active Living Fair 2023 is on Saturday, February 11th from
Mhm.
10 to 2 at the Seaway Senior Citizen Center, 506 Pitt Street. So there's going to be booths, demonstrations,
Did you
presentations.
say booze?
Booze?
Booze.
Even if you're not
If there's
55,
booze, I'm going.
yeah, even if you're 55, you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's going to be a good little open day, and I'm going to go check it out for my out and about, but I'm also going to take my mom. So
Cool.
I trying to, get her out to different things, and she's loving her day away program at
That's
Glenstone
good.
and
That's
Lodge.
good.
Yeah. Every
Good.
Tuesday she loves going there. So this sounds like there's a lot of interesting things going on. They have horticultural talks and all kinds of stuff, and
My lips are dry.
I'm actually able to go
Chat.
with her
That's good.
because I might be almost
With
55.
almost.
So yeah, that's going on. I'm all excited to go check that out. And I was doing my dropouts for the Seeker, and one of my best dropouts, of course, is Sharon's Pantry. And Sharon is looking at maybe
Closing.
retiring. Well, she's kind of cutting her hours right now. So for anybody who wants to pick up a Seeker there, her hours are Thursday and Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 3. She is thinking she might start winding down, but
Mm-hmm.
that woman is so full of energy. She's a super lady. I
Yeah.
just love going in and dropping papers off and visiting with her. Yeah, but she's still going to be writing for us, so
That's
we'll
good.
we'll still have Sharon's recipe every month. So, do you have any events? Do you have anything?
Yeah, the Seaway Valley Theater Company's musical is coming up very quickly. It's starting on next week, I believe. And then it's going on
February
until the
17th,
20 17 to the 26th, I think is the
the
last
25th.
date, but 25th? They don't have a matinee on Sunday?
I think it's. Oh, they might. They might. And are we going to be going on our date night for this year?
Yes, we're going on the Thursday, the 23rd,
Thank God it's not on the
not
14th on
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Because, yes,
yes.
we did do that one year and it was kind of weird.
No, it was fun actually. I enjoyed it very much. It was nice.
Well, it
My
was
Go ahead.
no, but it was weird because all these couples were out and we were out, and it's like, yes, we're business partners, but that's about it.
Yeah. Well, this it's a it can be a it's love your partner day. Didn't say if it was a business partner or not.
It's true.
Can love your
It is
business
true.
partner.
It is true.
So you're right. It's the 17th to the 25th
Yeah, the 25th.
at Altsfield Theater.
Yeah, it's a musical, and they always do a wonderful job. They do a great job.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And it's the Sound of Music this year, so that'll be fun.
I know.
Yeah, and there's at the Seaway Valley Theater Company's location on 6th, is it? Yes, 6th Street, right near
Yep.
the Giant Tiger. There's
Yep.
Off Your Rocker that's happening every month now. So Mark Vincent is welcoming comedy,
Mm.
which is kind of cool. It's on a Saturday, I believe. Anyways, I don't have the dates in front of me, but that's happening. So make sure you support your local comedy guys.
Oh yeah, because
Well,
you
they
know
come
what?
from not necessarily local, but I mean, Mark is local, and it's a nice thing for Cornwall to have something to do.
Not only that, laughter is the best medicine. I mean,
It is.
if you go and have an evening of laughter, that's great in itself. So definitely. And
Yeah.
then, like I said, the juried art show is on at the Klein House until February 25th. So
Hmm.
go and check it out and make sure that you vote for the People's Choice Awards, because that's going to be announced on the 25th.
And
Yeah.
speaking of People's Choice Awards, we're going to be launching the Seeker's Choice Award very soon. So as usual, the nominating period is going to be
Hmm.
in March,
Yep.
and then from April, probably I want to say April 1st to 15, probably is going to be the voting period, and then we're going to have a ceremony um, in June at some point to announce the winners.
Yeah, we haven't done that in so many years. I've
Yes,
actually
COVID.
every time I go out, I check out black and red dresses because I knew at some point we're gonna bring it back. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be exciting.
yeah.
But yeah, well, the Chamber Awards is coming up too on the 23rd of February,
Hmm.
and then
I'm so confused because it feels like they just announced the
I know,
Citizen of the Year, like
I know.
just like a few months ago. I don't understand. I
Yeah,
guess
you're
that was
right.
for 2022, and
I don't know. I'm not sure how it went, but yeah, time is flying by though. It just seems like everything is flying by fast.
mhm.
And I mean, I'm having a little bit of a panic attack because I think I've got like 23 sleeps before we move on March the 1st. So I got to pack a whole house. I'm not sure how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Um,
moving in your little house.
yeah,
Your
it's at
tiny
the
home.
drywall and plaster stage right now, so it's getting there. These are like the final steps. So,
Your furnace installed and everything? Like everything is
yep, furnace has been installed for a while, so it's. I mean, at that point, it's working inside and it's warm, so it's it goes a lot faster. So,
yeah.
furnace is installed, well is drilled. Like say plaster, all the insulation's done, plastering is being done right now, and drywall, and it's getting there. It's getting there. It's coming fast. It's just March 1st is going to come fast. That's the problem. So
It's March 1st?
March 1st, we've got tenants moving in here, so we have no choice, Julia, but we got to go somewhere. March 1st,
Wow.
which is like 22 or something sleeps. It's not very much. But
Mm.
at the same time, I'm excited to start purging because you know what? We've got so much stuff sitting in the basement, still in boxes from our last move 2 years ago. I haven't even opened any of it. So, which
Mhm.
to me means if I haven't needed it in 2 years, I don't think I need it at all.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
no, seriously, I have stuff like that too in boxes downstairs, and I'm like,
yeah.
we pack up so much stuff. Oh, my Elise, my God, you should have seen what I did yesterday.
What did you do?
I'm too ashamed. I'm not even gonna post a photo about it. But I have a gazillion kids, right? So
Yep, a
once
gazillion.
every 6 months, I have to go into my couch and empty what's been
Oh God.
hidden in there and
Oh,
under the couch. Like my kids, just they're terrible. They're little monsters. I swear. You should have seen the pile of stuff that I pulled out of that couch. Remember the socks in the washing machine?
yep.
Well, it was the same thing, but in the cracks and crevices of my couch this time, and dirt and like pretzels. Like there's so many pretzels under there. Like I swear they
Nope.
grab, like, we buy this bag of party mix and the stuff
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they just stick it in between the cushions or something. Like, I mean, come on, you're 13 now, like you're 13 and 14. You should be doing this shit. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know?
I I know what's wrong. They're part Squirtle. They gotta bury their stuff somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna make
Part
myself look really bad right now, but I mean,
part Squirtle.
I'm going to show. Oh, I didn't. No, good for me. I didn't keep it.
I can just imagine. Was any of it growing hairs and like fur or
Oh, it
something?
was growing something. Like it
So
was growing
oh,
something. I'm sure there's like a
well,
ant
you were
colony or
growing
something, and
penicillin there then.
it was insane.
Ooh.
Like there's three. I have like one large couch and then two side little couches, and there was like half a garbage bag that I pulled out of
Well,
this
you
stuff.
should make the kids pull it out themselves, and then they may think not to put it there in the first
They were
place.
busy cleaning other things. I put them to work, trust me, but I wanted it done well, so it's better that I do it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a half-ass. Because that's another thing they do. They don't do things well, so they just do things. They're
Ju-
kids.
just to get it done.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I know how it goes. We're in the training process
But I
ourselves. Yeah.
mean, I'm doing all this, and I'm like, it's no wonder my maid just quit on me. Like, she's like, she came here a few weeks, like maybe a couple of months, and then she's like, you know what? I'm sorry, this is too much for me. I'm not doing this anymore. Like she would come and find all this stuff under the bed, under the couch, and behind the cushions and stuff. I'm like, this is too gross. I'm not doing this anymore. Like,
Well, next time Katrina's down, we'll have her come and do a deep clean, and we'll see what she thinks.
yeah. Oh
She says
God.
she's done a few gross places out
I'm too ashamed
there.
to hire a maid now. I'm just gonna have to do it myself. Anyways, we have a new segment. Speaking of environment,
Environment.
my environment needs help and love, but we have a new segment.
We do. We have a new guest today called Jimmy.
Yes, so Jimmy the rabbit is going to be joining us once a month, the first Monday, right? Correct.
Yep,
First
first
Monday
Monday
of
of
the
the
month.
month when we do our
And
show, just the two of us.
right, and he's going to be giving us some little messages about the environment and tips and tricks of how we can, improve things and make a better future for a better tomorrow. So here's Jimmy.
Jimmy.
My name is Jimmy. I'm going to be sharing little actions we can all take in 1-minute videos that will help you, your family, and friends to create a better future for everyone. The Good News Local Seeker ladies will be sharing these helpful, kind actions with our communities. Please share them with your animal and human friends. Until the next time I see you, remember, your kindness and doing the right thing allows us to build a kinder, caring tomorrow for all of us. See you next time. Mwah! Bye. See you next time.
And that was Jimmy the rabbit.
Rabbit. So cute. So next time he's going to have some kind of tip and trick for us.
Yeah, and you can follow Jimmy on our TikTok page. Trying to figure out what our TikTok page is now. Let me just check. I think it's at Cornwall Seeker, but I'm just gonna double check.
He's starting to sound like Jimmy the Rabbit too now.
Okay, so at Cornwall Seeker is our TikTok. You can follow Jimmy and other funny videos on our TikTok page.
And Jimmy's also on our Facebook page too.
Yeah.
So he's appearing there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm curious to see what he comes out with for the tips and tricks. It should be interesting. Yeah. Something else that's coming up, and I don't know if I'm ever brave enough to do something like this. Friday, February the 10th and 11th, there's paranormal investigation at the Cornwall Jail.
Ooh.
I know my sister had wanted me to go to one of these things, and you're in pitch black, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for something like that yet. I don't know. I'm a little claustrophobic, so to me, I don't know. That may not be a good thing. But yeah, it's at the historic SDNG. Can't even say it. SDNG jail. Wow, that's a tough one. So yeah, you explore the darker side of one of Cornwall's most historic buildings with a paranormal investigation experience by Phantoms of Yore.
Okay, that's interesting. Like yeah. we're big horror fans here. Like
I know.
We watch horror movies all the time. We've watched a new movie that came out recently called Skinamarink. It's a Canadian movie. It's very experimental horror, but it was really interesting, and they did a very good job at
so it's a horror movie
setting it's more tension. Like it's horror, but it's
more suspense.
Yeah, it's tension. Really.
Yeah.
So we watched that one, and then I took the kids to see the new M. Night Shyamalan. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing his name right.
Okay.
But he's a great producer and director, and so we went to see his new movie, which is called Knock at the Cabin.
Ooh.
And that was out of this world. Definitely my favorite of 2023 so far.
So again, is it a horror?
Best movie I've seen. It's classified horror. It's not like horrific or anything, but it's definitely out there.
Because I like horror movies, but I like horror movies that seem real. I don't like these.
Oh, that seems real. That's really good.
You know, these stupid movies that can never happen. Mm-hmm. But it's more something. But then, of course, that's going to freak me out. Knock at the Cabin. We're going to be living out in the boonies. I don't know if I'm ready for that either yet. Except, I mean, the bonus of where we're moving, we've got Highway 18 on one side and Beaverbrook. So both sides right now, you can see the traffic and you can hear it.
Yeah.
So even though we've got trees surrounding us, I don't feel like we're kind of out in the boonies, except when it gets dark at night, Julia, it's pitch black until we
Yeah.
get all the pot lights on the outside of the house. Then I'll
Yeah.
be all right. But I was there a few weeks ago. I was working with Sheldon on it, and he went to Martintown to pick up a pizza, and I was by myself in the house. Oh my God, I was freaking myself out because again, there's no curtains right now either, so it's just like pure blackness if you look out, and I'm like just trying not to look at any of the windows because I don't want to see somebody peering in like that. You know, I was like, and then it was windy, so any
Oh,
little, oh my God, it was awful. I'll be happy when we've got lights on
yeah.
the outside of that house because it
Yeah.
is really, really dark out there.
Oh, wow.
I don't think knock at the cabin's going to be a good one right now. Not for me anyway.
All right. Well, my Lisa, I'm going to cut this short because I'm not feeling well.
But you're
And I
fading
think we're going to
away.
keep our taste test for another day.
I think we should because
Yeah.
you're looking a little pale there.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good. So, on that note, I will wish everybody a great week.
Have a super duper day, and let's hope that Secret Julie is starting to feel
I'll
a
be
little bit
fine.
better.
It's just I need to rest.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
guys. Have a good week.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.